Hi there, Kieran Ryan from the International Clinic of Nutrition. And today I wanted to talk about why nutritional therapy is so good for chronic fatigue syndrome. Now, it really comes down to how we approach chronic fatigue, and it's very different from the conventional medicine approach. So, first of all, we use biochemical individuality. So, this is the idea of treating everybody as an individual, and we all have different genetics and we all express that in different ways. So we can't say that the same thing is going to work exactly the same with two different people. So treating everybody in a very individual way, learning everything about that individual, how things are functioning in their health, allows us to come up with customized, tailored plans for that individual. And that tends to work really well because chronic fatigue syndrome is a symptom picture disease. In other words, it's what could be causing one person's chronic fatigue could be very different from what's causing another person's chronic fatigue, but they end up in the same symptom picture. So it looks like they've got the same stuff going on, but they've actually got different causes. So we can't treat them all in the same way, and we'll never get one treatment that's going to fix everybody. The second principle that we use in nutritional therapy is the idea of systems medicine, also known as functional medicine. And it's the idea that there's many systems in the body and they're all overlapping each other and they're affecting each other in different ways. So, for example, if you had high levels of estrogen as a woman in your body, it could be that your liver is not working very well because you need your liver to detoxify that estrogen. So maybe supporting the liver pathways would actually reduce the estrogen. So let's look, say somebody comes to see me and they have chronic fatigue syndrome and they're also, they're tired all the time. They've got headaches. They're dizzy when they stand up. They feel very lightheaded, sometimes called POTS. They have, it's a lady and she has kind of PMS, is very emotional at certain times of the month and is has heavy bleeding. Like there's a lot of like depression and anxiety coming down upon her, especially coming up to before the menstruation. So what I would have to look at that in terms of the systems, what's actually affecting that. So we could do some testing and find out that such a person has had a virus, maybe like Epstein-Barr virus going on, and they've got that in their system, and that's causing the cells in their body to go into cell danger response. So the cells are shutting down for business. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know all about that. It's a big thing in chronic fatigue syndrome. And when that happens, there isn't any ATP produced. And when the ATP isn't produced, steroid hormones can't be produced properly. So progesterone can't be produced. And you need progesterone to balance out estrogen and to keep the whole monthly cycle working well. And also really then impacts mood and depression and anxiety and that sort of stuff. Also, aldosterone is another steroid hormone, and that would be important for keeping blood pressure regulated properly. So if the blood pressure is low, the person could be feeling dizzy and lightheaded and getting those POTS symptoms as well. So you see, by looking at the symptoms and not kind of just giving people diagnoses like, oh, you've got POTS, or oh, you've got PMS, or oh, you've got some, instead of giving them those labels and those symptoms, we're looking at how these symptoms interact with each other, and that's a more effective way at getting to the next part of it, which is the root cause of the solutions. So we aim to find in nutritional therapy root cause solutions. This is the functional medicine approach, and in the case above, we could say that such a lady, the root cause then was the Epstein-Barr virus. So that's the number one thing we really need to focus on getting rid of or healing. But there may be, again, other systems that need support. Like, for example, a lot of the time when people have high viral loads, they don't actually handle supplements very well and they get sick very easily when they take and they react to supplements. And they might feel nauseous or symptoms just get way worse, and that's because there's so many toxins in their system. So we might need to work on their liver pathways again and get that detoxification working. And once that's working, they can handle more supplements and they can go on a proper program then to get rid of the Epstein-Barr. And there might be other systems that then need a bit of a support and boost as well. But the focus is on the root cause, because once you know the root cause of the problem, you can solve the problem. And everybody with chronic fatigue has different root causes. That's the whole thing. Again, I'll say it again and again. It's a symptom picture disease, many things adding up to it. So work with somebody who can help you get to the root cause of it and help you treat the root cause of it. That's the answer to fixing the problem. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope it's been very informative for you. Please like it and drop a comment as well, as it blesses the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye for now.